Lane 0 on the right-hand side of the course, we have Row America Rye A, Oakland Strokes in Lane 1, Lane 2, Greenwich, Lane 3, St. Joe's Prep, Saugatuck in Lane 4, Lane 5, PNRA Mercer, and we have a start, so we've got Sarasota crew in there, and also Marin in Lane 7.
Now, I have to say, Row America Rye in Lane 0 are the defending champions. Oakland Strokes in Lane 1 got 2nd, and Marin A got 4th last year. And this is one of the events that I live for since I'm a men's coxswain in the 8 myself. I get very excited watching these events, the men's and women's youth 8s. So I have to say, this is definitely lined up here to be a battle royale, and I am very excited to see who is going to be jumping up first. It looks like our clear leader actually is potentially Sarasota, Sarasota in Lane 6, followed very closely by Marin A. And then if we jump over to the middle of the pack there, potentially St. Joe's. I think that is St. Joe's in Lane 3, St. Joe's Prep.
And Row America Rye also pouring it on here. These events, the men's youth 8s, incredibly competitive. A lot of these entries we saw had their 2v8s race just earlier today. So we'll see if some of those legacies hold true. But great shot here of the battle between Marin and hometown crew Sarasota. Next to them, seeing the battle card of PNRA Mercer, about 2 seats down on the field. Crossing the 500 meters, let's see where they all stack up. It does look to be Row America Rye in the lead. Then St. Joe's Prep. After that, I would call it to Sarasota. Then after that, field goes by so fast. Heart blink and you miss it. But here on screen, we're looking at Marin now going neck and neck with Sarasota. Loving that they are able to come and represent here at a Youth National Championships on their home course and trying to defend their pride.
Yeah, absolutely here. And they are definitely going to throw each other through the gauntlet here. This is an incredibly competitive event here. Some of these guys are definitely going to have to push the I believe button and hope that nobody else makes a move, because these guys are absolutely going to leave everything that they have on the table here at every stroke. So I don't think we're going to see any strokes absolutely let up here.
No, absolutely not. We're about closing in on that 750-meter mark of the race. Every single boat has contact, and sometimes I say that it means there's just a little bit here and a little bit there, but every single boat is only a half of a length off the other. So we're looking here, Marin trying to push to a little bit of open over Lane 6, Sarasota, but they are so close. Lane 5, PNRA Mercer trying to pull ahead of Lane 3, St. Joe's Prep, because St. Joe's Prep is on the hunt to try to snag a lead away from Row America Rye.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this event too is a lot of these crews have won this event before, so they are very experienced here. Marin, again, coming out of California, but looking over across the way at Row America Rye here, sneaking in across the 1,000-meter mark, I think in first here. So Marin and Row America Rye on the outsides, they better be keeping an eye out on each other, because Row America Rye, as we speak, is moving ahead of Marin in Lane 7 along the shore.
And then it looks to be like a very good fight for third between PNRA Mercer and St. Joe's Prep. Then look at this move over in Lane 1, Oakland Strokes. They have decided to go and turn something on, because now I think second place is a 4-boat race between Oakland Strokes, St. Joe's Prep, PNRA Mercer, and Nearshore Lane Marin.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. This is an absolute clash of the titans here. We have 6 boats still connected across here, but we have Marin and Row America Rye on the outsides, still leading the pack here, but followed very closely again by PNRA Mercer, Greenwich, and St. Joe's. So again, we are going to keep an eye out for Row America Rye, and then not too far behind, perhaps trailing just a little bit, but I mean by a foot, is Oakland Strokes. So come down to the beach. This is a race you are not going to want to miss, because it is going to go by in an absolute flash.
Now, absolutely, as they cross into the meat of this third 500, these athletes are digging deep. So, yep, look at this. We're crossing into the last 500 meters of this race. The sprints, I think, began at the starting line. These look to be rating particularly high, particularly fast. They know all of these young men charging towards the line, trying to keep a legacy going within these programs, but also just seeing what they can do against each other as the last race they have of the season here.
Oh, you are absolutely right about this. And we are looking at Row America Rye in lane 0 and Marin in lane 7. And they are absolutely going to have to make a battle cry here, because look at this. As we speak, PNRA Mercer and over here in, let's see, Oakland Strokes and Greenwich. That would be St. Joe's Prep. St. Joe's Prep now challenging PNRA Mercer potentially for the lead here as we come down into the last few hundred meters.
But it is still a 4-boat race. For second place, Row America Rye was in the lead, but this charge from second is pushing into that lead. PNRA did have it a moment ago. St. Joe's Prep now charging. They have taken about a seat over PNRA Mercer. Oakland Strokes moving with them neck and neck. Marin on the near side of the shore also knows that they are in this fight. It is Row America Rye. Can they stay ahead of the field? It looks like they've got about half boat lead, but now it is 4 across for the second place. Momentum seems to be with St. Joe's Prep at this moment in the stroke, but Marin pouring it on, shortening it up, seeing where they can do, where they can land. Oakland Strokes, but it looks to be Row America Rye by my eyes. St. Joe's Prep, Oakland Strokes, Marin, then PNRA Mercer, Greenwich Crew, and Saugatuck rounding out the field. Sarasota Crew.
We'll look across at those cheers. Row America Rye, the defending champions, for a repeat performance. Standing up in the boat over there. One of the 2 white boats, not one of the many, or 3. See a lot of MPOCers out here. A lot of German boats.
Yeah, but Resolutes and Philippi's, we have all these boats, all these boat makers, but really it's the engine that counts.
That's right.